You get back here right now! I said it, you get back here! Oh, he's coming at me! He's coming at me! We gotta be able to do this! Ah, yeah, buddy! Ooh, show daddy! Who's your daddy? What's going on, all you fabulous patrons? Thank you so much for being here. We are going to go over the helicopter. And obviously, well, it's a helicopter. I don't know what to say on that. This will not work on servers. It's just how the Lewis script goes. You can load like one pallet on top of it, but there's a workaround that I've installed. Most of the helicopters have been utterly useless for FS22 just due to the limitations of the Lewis scripting, and I'm not that smart to figure it out. But I did figure out a workaround. So let's take a peek at her. I think there's 5 different skins that we're going to be putting on it. This is first alpha release to get testing out. There's a couple of things I'm going to go over in this video that I want to fix or that I'm going to add to it. I've just been so busy with holidays, and I have the Waterworld map that I got to try to release in 5 days, and starting a new Mars map and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of hectic, but I do want to work with you guys, so let me know on this video in the comments what kind of issues you're having and what things we can do. Currently, I have IC controls installed, so if you have that mod, you can walk up and open doors and stuff like that. Hey, so let's buy it. So there the beast is. There's the beast. Her doors will open up. When her doors open up, we're gonna hop out before it gets too loud around here. Maybe turn our game down so you can make sure you can hear my beautiful voice. The doors will open up when you open the cover. It does have collisions in here. You can't get in there. I could probably make it. I'm probably gonna make this a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have to. I mean, it's just a hair too small, not too much, but if you bring a pallet here and you grab it like such a thing and you hold it right about here, it'll actually dump in there, and you'll notice we're starting to fill up some boxes. Within this month, you'll be seeing like some, how do I explain this? Some neat military-looking boxes that are going to show up in there instead of just these boxes. I just wanted to get something in there so you know the code was installed and it's working. I just want to tidy everything up. There's some model fixes I want to do. Once you get it all in there, I think she'll hold up to 10,000 liters. Once you get to your destination, from there, let's say we got to our sell point, and either A, you could land right on the sell point and you can sell directly from the helicopter, or if you want pallets, you just press I to unload, and it'll actually spit your pallets back out just like that. And then to close our cover, our doors will close up. If you have IC controls, you can also open up all these doors. Now it's going to say turn on helicopter. There is no feature to that right now. It's required for the Lua to work to allow it to fly. It has to think it's a self-propelled sprayer. So I'm interested in 3D modeling like a spray arm link for this. That'd be kind of neat. Maybe that'll come in the future. Not planned for this iteration of it, but this next month you can expect to have those different skins installed, because that's a lot of work actually to do all that. And then also let's see, in animations inside, the dash is all lit up here, but there's nothing on the screen, so I get it. We're gonna work on that. Inside the model up here, I do notice that, you know, you can kind of see through it if you get up in there. That kind of bugs me. If I get around to doing little model fixes like that, I will. Definitely possible. I want to get the other stuff animated in here. And you could load technically a pallet up in there with some tension belts. So if that ends up working, I'll let you know. But the helicopter weight situation's odd, because if you boost up the engine too much, it'll fly off into the abyss and you can't control up and down. If it doesn't have enough lift, you can't even get off the ground. So I think right now max we're going to be hitting is probably about 80 miles per hour. I don't know. Let's do it for a second. Now, if you're trying to fly this thing with a Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller or something like that, you won't be able to go up or down. You're actually gonna need a mouse for that. Your left click and your right click is what allows you to ascend and descend. So this isn't coming on console or anything like that. And then using your WSAD, I do believe console players you can use, or not console, if you're using a controller, you can do those just fine. It's just the going up and down. Unfortunately, this thing does kind of hover pretty well. So maybe it is a good candidate for actually being a good sprayer because it's not crazy and erratic like my other helicopters I've made. There we go. That's like the max speed that I've been able to get it up to right now. I'm trying to get it to where it doesn't lean too bad, and there's a lot of dynamics with that because if she goes too fast, she'll whip up really quick too, like that. But if I let off the gas here, and you notice she'll level out pretty quickly without any input. So I'm working on a concept when you step on the gas pedal, it'll actually shift a weight in the back using the RPM animation, just have it move weight to one side or the other. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. So those are the things that I know about. If you find anything in your testing that you think I should add to this outside, I mean, that's quite a chunk of stuff. I still want to... there's no lights on it. It needs a searchlight. Okay, that will be coming in my next generation. So this is a daytime use only helicopter right now. If I'm going to get a release out today for it. But I do have these lights set up to where they will flash too. They'll bonk, 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 go like that. So I just haven't put the code in yet. I'm working on 5 different projects at once, but at least this thing's error free and it works. I mean, we have this texture warning error font. I'm not quite sure what that is, but literally it would take me a little bit to figure it out before I upload. If not, then I'll find it eventually. So if you're using this and you have any ideas, please comment down below. Let me know. I sat here and I played with it for like 5 minutes trying to be like, what else do I need to tell them? I know that this arm is poking through, and I'm going to be doing some model edits to this over this next month. And I'm going to actually be removing that plate that's where his arm is, and then also making the helicopter just a little bit bigger, but I don't want him to be so cramped, and I feel like that arm thing makes him really cramped. So I do know about that. Yeah, so there we go. This model tool is donated by Josh. I don't want to say his last name, but thank you very much, Josh, because dudes like you is the reason why we got cool stuff coming out. Oh, look at that. I rested perfectly with the back wheel. And yeah, we'll get this through testing, and hopefully it all works very well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you're interested in knowing some more, I do have a bunch of public stuff that I post all over my Patreon. It's not just not just for patrons over there, even though I do offer them a handful of stuff that I create. So if you're interested in cool stuff like this and watching additional videos that I don't post on YouTube, definitely come check me out. I'm currently working on a Mars map too. If that's something you're interested in, you want to see something wild, crazy, like these crazy machines that you see all around me right here. Like, I want to make these, and they're kind of expensive, about 160 some odd dollars a piece plus taxes, because I live in a very tax heavy state. But if you're interested in helping work towards that, jump on the bandwagon. There's a group of us guys that are all trying to pool some money to buy the models. I have the PayPal donate link outside over there if you want to contribute, and then I'll shoot you a Discord link to our little server while I'm working on this kind of stuff of rovers, miners, crazy stuff like that. Only if that's something you're interested in, feel free. Thank you so much for being here. If you had a good time and you want to watch some live modding and ask questions and chit chat with me, go check out the old Twitcheroony up there where I'm building up a channel, and you're more than welcome to pop in and say hello. You get back here right now! I said it, you get back here! Oh, he's coming at me! He's coming at me! We gotta be able to do this! Ah, yeah, buddy! Ooh, show daddy! Who's your daddy?